Happy Sunday, everyone, and welcome back. This is
Piper.
And I'm Aisha, and welcome to the Goddess Movement.
Peace.
So, I'm so excited for today. We are going to announce the winners.
Yes.
Please excuse the background because we decided to record in a very beautiful park. So, if you hear people in the background, that's because we're in a public place.
And they're nosy.
Correct. But today's video is dedicated to a very special person who did a video request.
Yes.
Already we getting video requests and we love them. So keep sending them.
Yes.
So what was the video request that we got?
Chin checking. Keeping negative energy away, friends, family, and coworkers.
Okay, so I'm really excited about this video because I was just talking to Piper about having to go through that experience just recently as of the last few months. I'm just gonna hop right into it. So the way that you deal with negative energy and keeping that stuff away, which we did talk about, we did tap into the past two videos, but to go into depth with it, there are family members that I had in my life that were toxic, and there were also friends in my life that were toxic, and then there were also coworkers that I had to deal with that were extremely toxic and extremely negative. So I'm gonna tell you how I dealt with each one, and I'm gonna tell you real quick. When I dealt with family members that were negative, I literally just left them alone. A lot of times we feel like we're obligated to be in this person's life because they can be a sibling, they could be a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, but you first have to know that you are not obligated to be around this person. Now, don't get me wrong, be cordial, but it does not mean that you have to even indulge more than just being, cordial to that person. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, good to see you. Keep it moving.
Right.
You keep it short. And then if you are a very religious person, or if you're into Christianity or whatever it is that you're into, you pray for that person. However, whatever your judge is. When it comes to friends, the same thing. You're not obligated. Just because you've been friends with someone for 15 to 20 years does not mean that you're obligated to be their friend for the rest of your life. Sometimes, all the time in life we evolve. And sometimes we evolve together, and sometimes we evolve separately. And you have to get to the point in your life where you have to look back and see, okay, is this person adding or taking away from you? Is this person adding value to your life, or are they taking away from that?
Are they draining your energy?
Correct.
Yeah.
So once you figure that out, then that will help you determine if this is somebody that you want to be a part of your life or not. And it will be very easy to let them go. Trust me.
And there's nothing wrong with loving people from afar. You can love them and not like them.
Yeah.
You can love them and want the best for them, but not deal with them. And that's okay. Like, you're entitled to say that. You're entitled to say, I don't want to deal with you.
Right, and be okay with that.
Right. That's within your right. You shouldn't feel bad for that, because at the end of the day, you have you. When you go home at night and you lay down, you have to deal with that. Whatever they put on you, that energy, that bad experience, whatever it is, you're going to have to deal with that. So you have to determine, is it really worth my peace of mind? Is it really worth disturbing my energy or my space? Or now I'm taking it out on this person because they gave this to me, or now I can't deal with this because, different situations can come from absorbing negative energy. When you have the right to say, I'm good.
And then, like we were talking about before, when sometimes it's hard because you have a connection with that person in different ways, and then it's like either you feel bad for them or you want to see them grow.
Right.
But first and foremost, you have to know that if they're not willing to grow for themselves, then there's nothing you can do for them.
Right.
There's nothing you can do but step back and just let them just do their thing, and eventually
Right.
they'll come around.
Right.
They may not come around the time that at your speed, but
Right.
they may come around in their own time, but you just have to let them come around by themselves.
Right.
When it comes to coworkers, though, this is like really hard.
Is it?
I'm gonna tell you why it's really hard. Because you can't just say, I don't want to be around you. This is somebody that you have to be around. This is someone that you have to have a work relationship with. You don't have to have an outside relationship with them, but you do have to have
Certainly.
a work. You have to have a work relationship with this person to where you both need each other to work together to get things done.
But that's all you need.
That's all you need. In that case, because I've dealt with that. I've dealt with a coworker who was negative. Like, I've dealt with that
all the time.
all the time. So how I did it is I had to look at it in a way where first I addressed it. I'm seeing an improvement, but you first address it and then try to find ways to, I don't know, to work with that person, because you have to.
Explain how you addressed it, though.
How I addressed it was first, I couldn't address that person because they weren't trying to hear that.
Right.
So I had to go to, a level up.
But if you really feel like you have a rapport with that person, then maybe that's the best thing
Yeah.
to do, is to approach them. But if you don't have a rapport with them like that, then take it
Yeah.
up.
And then don't feel bad, because some people
Right.
feel weird for going. It's not like you're telling or you're being a tattletale.
And it's not like you're going to get money deducted from your paycheck.
Correct. So how you deal with coworkers is really it has to be strictly about work. Nothing else, nothing
Right.
more, nothing less.
Right.
It has to be strictly about work, getting
Right.
the job done.
Right.
And if their performance is poor, then trust me,
Right.
it'll be.
Because they can easily come in, say you're in your workspace, you're doing your thing, you're in your vibe, and they're like, oh my gosh, I just have to tell you about this. I
Shut
mean,
it.
that's cool, but can we just get back to this work, though?
Yeah.
Like,
Shut it.
Can we just work? Like, that's what we're here for. I'm not here. If I was getting no money for this, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
I'm here strictly for the check. So let's get to this check.
Let's get to
'Cause that's
this
why I'm
shmoney.
here.
Let's get to this shmoney. So that's pretty much all we have for right now, because we don't want to keep you guys long.
Right.
But if you want us to go more into depth with it, we can go more into depth later
Right.
on.
We can
but
do a part 2.
We can do a part 2 if you like. But-
Comment below if you want us to do a part 2.
Yes, because it can get deeper and we can start really getting deep into scenarios. But
Right.
that's just the basis of it. We're gonna
We
go ahead.
could do a role play situation. Like, we could
Yo.
write out some scenarios, and like then we could do it on camera. Like,
Would y'all like that? You'll see our acting skills. But we're gonna go ahead and announce our winners. I'm so excited about these winners already. I know one. Well, we both know one together, and then the other one, I think Piper knows.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Our friends
Yep.
are actually subscribing and liking and sharing and all that. So
Yeah.
go ahead and announce the winners.
so shout out to Matt.
Yay, Matt!
You're one of the winners.
Yes.
So make sure you inbox me or her or one of us. Get in touch with me and let me know the best way to get you your prize.
Yes. The second winner is Shantae Cruther. And this is so weird because we did not just pick someone that we knew. We actually put your names in a little piece of paper and we wrote it up and picked them out. So you actually really won. So Cruther, I already got your info. So I will make sure that I get it to you. All you guys need to do is once you get your gift, you just go ahead and post it, link us both in there, and we'll go from there. So until next week.
Thank you for your support. We love y'all. Peace, love, and light. See you next time.
We out.